Right now, we're back.
Recording in progress.
Oh,
No, not really. I think.
okay. Well, I had a next question, which is,
Okay.
could you explain the wisdom of the saying, "When in Rome, do as the Romans"?
Well, we could do that to some degree. There were a few things that we had difficult doing. We had difficulty behaving in a Latin culture. We had to adjust to that. One of the first formal functions we went to in Bolivia was a party thrown by the ambassador, the US ambassador to Bolivia, where newly arrived Peace Corps folks and the existing Peace Corps staff were sort of guests of honor. So we were there with some Americans that were meeting some people from Peace Corps, including a number of Bolivians. And it was, the meal was a buffet. And I remember when when it was time to eat, the men went to pick up plates. Oh no, I'm sorry, the women went to pick up plates. I thought, well, that's appropriate. Women go first. So the women went through. Ardith was near the back of the line. When the women came back into the room with full plates, they all handed them to the men that they had come with. Because the sense was there that the women served the men. Ardith looked at me and said, "No way, you get your own." So then when the women went back to get plates for themselves, I went with them to get my own plate. It was one of the first examples of Ardith digging her heels in and saying there's a limit to how much of this Latin stuff I'm going to subscribe to. But by and large, we took on traditional roles of the buena gente, right? The so-called, well, the people who were more well-to-do, more well-off. We managed to operate in that culture reasonably well.
We took a dog with us to Bolivia. We had a little black dachshund, a small one, and so we took him with us, Otto, and we were looking for a house to live in. As Bill said, we were allowed to live the way Bolivian doctors live, and we found a nice house. It turned out that the maids at that house had a little female black dachshund. Now, what are the chances of that? But their little female black dachshund had longer legs. She was not purebred as ours was, and we considered that a very fortunate thing because we had the two dogs in the house, and for a period of time the owner lived there, but then she left and we were on our own with the two maids, the mother and daughter team, with their little black dachshund.
Okay. Now I'm going to